basketball again, a doubleheader, but this time it's night one of the MLK 2021 Stop the Violence Showcase. I know, that's the one thing. Test, can you hear me? All right, I'm Ty Polk. This is the Roxamore Sports Network, joined by Sam Timbers. Glad to have you with you, Sam. It's night.
This is Roxamore Sports here live at Woodland Hills High School for the MLK Stop the Violence Basketball 2021 Showcase here to Sports Live here at Woodland Hills High School for the 2021 Martin Luther King Basketball Showcase. Stop the Violence. I'm Sam Timbers here with my co-host Ty Polk. Ty, we're going to witness a great game between the Woodland Hills Wolverines girls and Mount Lebanon girls. Ty?
Yes, intersection action, 5A versus 6A. And last game, the Woodland Hills Wolverines took on the 2A, a 2A opponent. And so now it's Woodland Hills fighting up a section. It's going to be an interesting match.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the Woodland Hills girls be able to handle the 6A, the Mount Lebanon girls coming here. Woodland Hills will be able to defend their home court. As you spoke about, they played the Winchester Thurston Bears on Tuesday night and got out with a victory. But Winchester had a primetime player in Nadia Moore, number 23, big-time player, was freshman of the year. Interested to see how they'll defend against the Mount Lebanon girls tonight.
Absolutely, and they'll be led the way by Peyton Pinkney, who had 19 points against Winchester Thurston. And it was just an all-around great night for Woodland Hills as they had their big three with Walter and also Jasmine Dunn, Jasmine Fisher, so many scorers out there. It was just a great night for the Wolverines.
Yeah, the Woodland Hills girls can get it done a myriad of ways. You just spoke about inside and out Peyton Pinkney. She's a point forward, big-time recruit going to Eastern Michigan. Interested to see what she does tonight. I say the offense has to run through her a little bit more, but you spoke about the three. Jasmine Dunn, Jasmine Fisher, and Peyton Pinkney, and then Kayla Walter Shirley coming up the rear doing her thing. She had a lot of sprint outs last game against Winchester Thurston. Winchester Thurston got a lot of points in, and the coach said he called that designedly that he could get her confidence up from the Gateway game before.
Well, it's going to be another big night, and it's time for the TNT's keys of the game. And Sam, what's your keys for tonight's matchup?
So this is Roxamore Sports, and I'm Sam Timbers here with my co-host Ty Polk. We're here at Woodland Hills 2021 MLK Stop the Violence Showcase put on by our athletic director here at Woodland Hills, Ron Corsi. Put this thing together because there was a lot of violence going on in our community. Got a bunch of teams coming from a bunch of areas. Little different from last year. The first two games is here tonight. And you're going to be up North Allegheny for some games on tomorrow, and then there's some games Sunday as well.
It's going to be a great night, and also it's stretching into Monday as well, and so many satellite locations. And again, these teams are coming from all over the place: Maryland, Florida, West Virginia, Ohio, and of course right here in Pennsylvania later tonight. the boys will take on the Berlin Mountaineers, and it's going to be an interesting matchup for them as well.
Interesting, some great talent coming. So if you are a basketball junkie, you need to get on Roxamore Sports, log on, that you can watch these games and see some great talent from the boys division, from the girls division. Get excited about the talent we have coming in. Here, as you spoke about, Ohio, West Virginia, Maryland, some teams coming in. And the last 2 times that they had this MLK tournament, the 2 times, it's been exciting. It was a great brand of basketball. It was a great camaraderie, sportsmanship. Everything was A-OK and above.
Well, let's talk about memories. Talk about your experiences again with your. What was your favorite memory of the MLK Stop the Violence Showcase in previous years?
There was a team that came in from North Carolina that had a player that looked like Dwayne Wade, and then they had a big player down low. Them 2 players got it done. So we're about to start this game. This is Roxamore Sports. We're out.
Let me help you with your vision, they losing their sight here. Time to send the world a message they might hear. Like Meek Mills, I'm making it quite clear. I'm chasing my dreams and fighting my nightmares. I'm going real hard, I'm talking words you understand, I'm talking real bars. I'm going everywhere, you know I'm talking real far. Yeah, it's time to raise a toast to this thing that I love the most. As I go from coast to coast, I'm talking north side, I'm talking south side, I'm talking east side, I'm talking west side. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, it's time to let you know how I spit it when I flow. When I go and light a fuse and I set to let it blow. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, time to check my status and the GOAT is what it be. And you know I'm over 30, so my level is a G. And I may be from the hood, but I'm way beyond these streets. And my pockets hate a diet, so they always down to eat. Even though they screaming fame, and it's always spelling me. And I'll never hang it up till my mission is complete. And I'm looking at you haters, I suggest you take a seat. Cause it's all fun and games to a killer show his teeth. This is for them cats that be screaming homies. Claiming that you're real, but we know you're phony. Now I'm chilling with my sons, they my one and only. Like the Turner brothers, yeah, we screaming lions only. Step into this den, I welcome all who will dare. Never met a David, tell me whom shall I fear? Gotta rep the nation, black and gold is what I wear. If you look to your left, to your right, I'm everywhere. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah.
This is Roxamore Sports here live at Woodland Hills High School. We're about to witness a game of the 2020 MLK tournament. I'm Sam Timmons with my co-host, Ty Polk. And Ty, we are here to witness a great game tonight for the Martin Luther King 2021 MLK Showcase.
Should be an exciting night of basketball as the Woodland Hills Wolverines take on the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils.
And so the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils come out of class of 6A. So as we spoke about earlier in the pregame show, Woodland Hills was the big dog on Tuesday night, being over 2A school, private school, Winchester Thurston Bears, and it was a good game. But now they are the underdog. They are the small dog tonight, playing against a 6A school, Woodland Hills being a 4A school, or 5A, I'm sorry.
And it's going to be a fun night of basketball. So the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils come in off a victory last night. And one player we're going to be looking out for is Ashley Connor. She scored 20, 18, and 22 in her first 3 games. And it's been another tough score for Woodland Hills to go through tonight.
Yes, Ashley Connor, a junior, described as the team's nucleus. She averaged 20.2 points a game, 5.6 rebounds, and 2.9 steals in 2020. It was All-Max been a top 5 performer as a sophomore. Class 6A, best 22 points a game a season ago.
Absolutely. So another tough scorer, but of course, Woodland Hills, they have scorers too, and they're led by Peyton Pinkney.
Peyton Pinkney's a big-time recruit for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. She had 19 on Tuesday night against Winchester Thurston Bears. Played big. She's a point forward, so she can run. She can bring the ball up. Offense got to run through her. She needs some touches tonight against this Mount Lebanon Blue Devil team if Woodland Hills is going to get out of here with a win. So we have the starting lineups for both teams. The starting lineups for the Mount Lebanon girls is Anna Strife, number 4, 5'6" sophomore. Brooke Collins, number 13, guard, 5'10" junior. Ashley Connor, number 15, guard, 5'10" junior. And Reagan Murdoch as a guard forward, 5'8" junior. And rounded it out is Morgan Palmer, number 32, forward, 5'9" senior.
And for Woodland Hills, starting lineup is number 2, Jasmine Fisher, number 3, Kayla Walter, number 4, Peyton Pinkney, number 5, Jasmine Dunn, and number 24, Carmen Vasquez.
So that's the starting lineup. So we are interested to see, we are looking forward to see a great game here tonight. This is the Martin Luther King, MLK for short, Basketball Stop the Violence Showcase 2021 here at Woodland Hills. And we're about to see the tip-off for a great matchup.
Another doubleheader here on the Roxamore Sports Network is underway as Woodland Hills gets the tip. Saved by Walter, but it'll go to Mount Lebanon on the drive. And good defense by Jasmine Dunn to begin this game, just 9 seconds in. Mount Lebanon on the inbounds.
That was good D by Jasmine Dunn. She's a little short feisty. She's the floor general for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. Sticks her hand in there.
Now here's Murdoch. to Palmer. Palmer for three. That one bounces high. Rebound, Mount Lebanon. But it'll go back to Woodland Hills on the steal. Walter. She had 16 last game.
Taylor Walter started as a freshman last year, comes in as a sophomore this year.
Fisher, not this time. So it's Palmer over to Connor. Stops up. Murdoch over to Collins in a corner strafe. Collins over to Connor. Murdoch, shot fake. Over to Palmer for two. That one doesn't go. And they'll call a push.
So we have a reaching foul push on number 24, Carmen Vasquez. Woodland Hills comes out, and the man-to-man.
Inside, that's Connor. Not this time, but she gets her own rebound. Pulls out the Palmer in the corner.
They're in a zone matchup.
Strafe underneath the hoop. That's a foul line jumper from Murdoch, and that one will go.
That's number 24 for Mount Lebanon girls. Sticks it in. Reagan Murdoch, guard forward, 5'8" junior. We have a whistle.
Mount Lebanon will go full court press. Walter to Pinckney. Leading scorer for the Wolverines with 19 last game. Over to Jasmine Dunn. Dunn stutters, and she'll go all the way to the hoop. Corner pass on to Vasquez for three. That one not this time.
Came up a little short, Vasquez over there, number 32 on the rebound. Morgan Palmer for Mount Lebanon Blue Devils.
Collins to Connor. Connor. Woodland Hills in the zone. Looks like a 2-3. Palmer. Murdoch for three. That one goes. And she's got five.
Murdoch drains the three.
So it's Walter. For three. She can't answer back, and Mount Lebanon with the rebound. Murdoch all the way to the drive. Tried to Euro step and gets it to go anyway. Nice shot there.
Murdoch hits the Euro step and gets it in with 5:08 left. Woodland Hills 0, Blue Devils 7 in the first period.
So 2 minutes in, Murdoch on a personal 7-0 run to start this game. Well, looks like there's a whistle there.
Fouls on Peyton Pinckney. Didn't really see what it was. I don't know if it was a blocking foul or.
Nice crowd behind us here at Woodland Hills. For three, Strafe. Not this time, rebound Walter. Over to Dunn. 2 3-pointers last game. Dunn. Walter up top. Vasquez recovers it. Over to Fisher. Posting up, Pinckney, not this time, but she'll go to the line, fighting for it for the rebound there. Nice play.
Pinckney down amongst the trees, puts the spin move inside, goes up, misses the shot, goes up for the rebound again, gets fouled. She'll be going to the line.
Correction, it's going the other way, I guess. Curse of the commentator.
Don't understand what the foul was on. Who was it on in that play?
Looks like they might have said elbow. Connor. And Pinckney steals it back. Pinckney on the fast break. Poked out by Mount Lebanon, and it'll stay with Woodland Hills. Mount Lebanon.
Mount Lebanon. Comes up behind, hit the balls off from Peyton Pickney.
Remains with the Wolverines. Walter. Vasquez for three. Not this time. So it's Connor for Mount Lebanon. 7-point lead, 3:42 left.
No, she comes down the lane and she would have called a foul there. That would have been okay. But she didn't. I guess she was, giving us that one because the foul down here. Not sure. But anyway, it's Mount Lebanon's ball.
Palmer. Not this time. Rebound goes to Vasquez. Fisher. Held up a little bit in the backcourt.
We have a substitution. Number 44 comes in from Mount Lebanon. Tori Petco, freshman, forward, 5'8", sophomore for the Blue Devils.
Done to Vasquez. One pass over to Hawkins. Stolen by Connor. Connor from Mount Lebanon all the way. Couldn't get the floater this time. Now it's Fisher. She had 2 3-pointers last game. And she'll try this time. And gets it to go.
Jasmine Fisher, 63. Woodland Hills comes out in the 2-3.
First points for Woodland Hills on that last possession as Connor answers back. Oh. So timeout, Woodland Hills.
Carmen Vasquez.
So on a reset, 6-point lead for Mount Lebanon. Excuse me, Mount Lebanon. So ball goes back to the Blue Devils on an errant pass.
So Woodland Hills comes out in the 2-3.
Smith. Over to Petco. Now Strafe. Petco. For three, Reagan Murdoch gets it to go.
Reagan Murdoch is lighting it up tonight already. Number 24, the guard forward, 5'8" junior. Got a couple trays already in the game.
So it's done for Woodland Hills. Screened by Hawkins. Walter. Hawkins, not this time. Tapped out by her, trying to get the rebound, and it'll go to Mount Lebanon.
You hear Coach Vaughn bark the call out, 50 to play on defense.
Tapped out by Hawkins. So Hawkins' first foul. And Murdoch will go to the line. Doesn't get the first time.
So we have Sierra Guest entering the game for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. 10, she's a forward, 6'2", sophomore. So with 2:03 left in the first period, the Blue Devils of Mount Lebanon 13, the Wolverines 3 of Woodland Hills.
So it's Walter for Woodland Hills. Hands off to Fisher. Fisher guarded by Strafe. Dunn. Back to Walter. Walter, still drive. Floater, gets that one to go. Bounces off the glass and in.
Kayla Walter with the big-time move goes down the lane. Throws it off glass for the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
Straight for three. Not this time. And the ball rolls all the way out of bounds, and it'll go to Woodland Hills.
We have substitutions for Mount Lebanon Blue Devils, number 15, and number 32, 15, Ashley Connor, Jr.
So it's done. 1:18 left in this first period of play. Blue Devils up 8. Fisher. Back to Dunn. Walter. Back to Fisher. Fisher for three. Won't go. Rebound Dunn. Two-pointer. Not this time either. And they'll call over to back.
Fouls on number 10, Sierra Guess, over the back for the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
51.3 left in this first period of play.
So we have number 24, Carmen Vasquez, back into the game. The 6'0 freshman guard forward for the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
So it's straight, 45 seconds left. Petco. Collins, the strafe. Connor, 36 seconds left. 2-3 zone for the Wolverines. Petco. Connor for two, that one goes.
She turns around at the at the free throw line. The charity strike sneaks in.
20 seconds left on the drive. It's Walter, and that'll go.
Kayla Walter goes coast to coast off the glass.
9 seconds left. Mount Lebanon. Palmer. Connor. Almost lost it. Still has it. For three. That one doesn't go. As that'll end the first period of play, and the Blue Devils are up 8. The score is Mount Lebanon 15, Woodland Hills 7.
Yes, here on the MLK 2021 Stop the Violence Basketball Showcase with our first game of a myriad of games all weekend. Here, Mount Lebanon Blue Devils comes in the Woodland Hills Wolverines home court in the first period. As you spoke about, Ty Polk up by 8. This is Sam Timbers with my co-host Ty Polk, and this is Roxamore Sports, and we'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Lisa Baldwin with Remax Select Realty. My experience and my commitment makes everything I touch turn to sold.
Call Lisa Baldwin at 724-933-6300 extension 489 or go to selecthomefinder.com.
Second period action here on the Roxamore Sports Network as the Blue Devils 15, the Wolverines 7, and they'll get the inbound to start this second period of play. Sam, what are you looking for out of Woodland Hills in this second period?
On defense, as we spoke about the keys to the game for Woodland Hills, they need to create turnovers and turn points in transition. They need to run an offense through Peyton Pickney and get back on defense and defend the three line, defend the three ball.
That's TNT's keys of the game. Palmer for three in the corner. Bounces out. Vasquez with the rebound. Dunn. Leads on to Walter. Behind the back move. Nice work. But sadly, the pass was just a little bit off, but nice idea there.
Kayla Walter comes down, goes around the back. Dipsy Dude puts the ball up and then tries to find the big end down low. Sierra Guess, but I missed the pass.
Connor's three-point shot won't go. Ball goes out of bounds.
So with 7:21 left in the second period, the Blue Devils up 15 over the Woodland Hills Wolverines. by 8.
So it's Fisher. Mount Lebanon electing to go man-to-man. Vasquez.
Vasquez, crossover dribble, gets in between two defenders, but got the reach in.
First foul on Morgan Palmer. Vasquez throws it up. That one doesn't go. Connor on the fast break. Smith over to Murdoch for 3. That one doesn't go. Smith skying for it. Passes off to Palmer, and she gets the deuce.
That's number 32, Morgan Palmer for Mount Lebanon.
A 10-point lead for Mount Lebanon. Vasquez, spin move. Not this time. Mount Lebanon on the rebound. Straight over to Palmer. Palmer tried to make a move, but it was blocked by Guest.
That was a block by Sierra Guest.
Walter, that one goes, a 2-pointer.
Kayla Walters with the score.
She's got 6. Not this time for Mount Lebanon. Fisher, all the way to the hoop. And a blocking foul called.
Blocking foul, the ball hung up on the rim, thought it was going to drop in, thought it was going to be the conventional 3-point play, but she's going to the line shooting 2.
You almost jumped out of your seat a little bit there. Game's at a breakneck pace. Just past 2 minutes gone here in the second period. As Fisher misses the first. And timeout, Mount Lebanon.
So this is the MLK Stop the Violence 2021 Basketball Showcase. The first game featured here tonight at Woodland Hills campus as the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils come in, a 6A powerhouse, come in to play the 5A powerhouse at Woodland Hills, and they're up 17-9 in the second period.
Yes, and Mount Lebanon is led by Dory Oldtaker in her 18th season as head coach, over 400 career victories as a coach, WPIAL Hall of Famer, PIAA Hall of Famer, 3 PIAA state championships with Mount Lebanon, and coached national teams for Team USA as well.
She has some great credentials. Dory does.
So Fisher, second foul shot, and gets this one to go. Almost stolen by Fisher, saved out of bounds, and Dunn gets it. A steal for Woodland Hills. Back the other way. In the corner, Walter for 3. Not this time. Getting it is Dunn. Dunn over to Vasquez. Vasquez fights to the hoop. Not this time.
Wouldn't fall, but nice play, nice hustle plays, but it'll be great to get some points at the end of all that.
Connor. Over to Smith. Murdoch. Straight. Palmer. Spinning hook. That one doesn't go. Fighting for it is Guest. And they call jump ball.
So we have a jump ball. Good. Sierra Guest inside. Shot blocker. Possession arrow goes to Woodland Hills.
Nice play by Guest. Long pass on, fought for, and saved by Dunn. And it hit off of Mount Lebanon's Gina Smith. And it'll go the other way. And stay with Wolverines. Dunn saves it. Jasmine Dunn. Screen by Guest. Fights around 2 players to Walter. Floater. Affected by Smith.
She had her, Kayla Walters drives down the lane, has her shot blocked.
Got a little bit of a hand on it with Smith.
That was a great defensive play.
Hawkins gets her own rebound, gets another rebound. And a hit off of her and will go out of bounds for Mount Lebanon.
Hope has some great looks on the inside. Mrs. Hawkins, she would gather herself and then take a nice shot. She's very athletic. She can get up high, let her gather herself, and just put the soft touch off the glass.
So 3.5 minutes played. For three, Palmer gets that one to go.
Well, getting back to Hawkins, she's young though, so give her some time. She'll definitely develop that.
Vasquez, like Hawkins, a freshman. Over to Fisher. Fisher for three. Not this time. Oh, Hawkins fought for it and got it back for the two.
That's what I'm talking about, right on cue. She's very athletic. Go up high and get the ball. She got it and gathered herself and went right back up with it off the glass.
Great second chance points there. 8-point lead for the Blue Devils. Cross-court pass for three. That one doesn't go. Hit off of Vasquez, and it'll remain with Mount Lebanon. Connor over to Smith for three. Banks in.
Hey, you got to call those ones when the bank is open, though. You got to call them, though. But she banks into three.
So, 11-point lead. Fisher on the drive. Over to Vasquez. To Walter.
They call 3 seconds in the paint for Carmen Vasquez. 3 seconds in the paint, they called her. She was camping in there too long. She got to get out of it. You got to move in and out. So that's a turnover.
So Strafe brings it up for Mount Lebanon. 11-point lead, approaching the 3-minute mark here in the first half. Saved by Strafe. Over to Connor for three, and rolls in.
She got all the rim on that one. Went in and out, fell back in. For the Blue Devils.
7. So it's done to Walter. Posting up Vasquez. Vasquez. Ball went high up into the air, was last touched by Woodland Hills.
Sometimes for Carmen Vasquez, when she get it inside, she got to kick it back out too, go inside and out. You know, every time she gets it, she goes hard to the rim, which is a good thing, but she was double teamed that time. She got to kick it back out. But nonetheless, Sierra Guest in the game. Now number 10 for Woodland Hills Wolverines.
Done, all the way to the hoop, gets that one to go. That's her first points of the game. Guest was subbed in for Vasquez for three. That one underneath Strafe gets that one to go. Fights past the trees and puts that one up, and it goes for Mount Lebanon. Hawkins, that one doesn't go. Strafe. Connor, guarded by Walter. Murdoch. Back and
Can't
forth
leave
they
Murdoch
go.
alone. She's a shooter.
For two. That's Petco, not this time. As Walter brings it up for Woodland Hills. Walter stops and pops. Not this time. The tap by Hawkins went to Walter and a foul.
Kayla Walter, way to work, as you hear the fans say, way to work. She's getting the loose balls. She's out one-on-one, off glass, missed the shot, but get her own rebound. Trying to make something happen. Now she's going to the free throw for Woodland Hills. So with 1:36 in the second period, the Blue Devils 28, the Wolverines 14.
Hawkins fighting to the hole, doesn't get that one to go. Pass on to Connor. Connor. In the corner, Smith, and they call a travel.
Called the travel on number 5. That's Gina Smith, guard, 5'6" sophomore. Tried to put a move on. Got a little anxious.
82 seconds left in the half. Done. Inside Hawkins, doubled. Kicks out to Fisher. Walter for 3. That one won't go. As Connor for Mount Lebanon. And they call it out of bounds there, so nice defense by Jasmine Dunn.
Yes, reaching in there, grabbing the ball. I'm glad the ref didn't go for the flop.
So it's Walter. Past the timeline, another behind the back. Over to Guest, she gets it to her, and that one goes.
Woo! What a great move, great play by Kayla Walters. Dipsy through, goes in the paint, kicks it underneath for Sierra Guest, number 10 for her first points for Woodland Hills Wolverines.
So it's Connor. 40 seconds left in the half. On the drive, Murdoch, and gets that one to go.
Not Reagan Murdoch for Mount Lebanon. She's a player.
She's got 13. Done. 24 seconds left. Fisher to Walter. 6 points for her. Walter for 3. Off the front rim. 7 seconds left. Mount Lebanon. Lead pass on to Connor. And she'll go to the line with 2.7 left.
So the score before this second period, Blue Devils 30, Woodland Hills Wolverines 16. We have number 15, Ashley Carter.
She gets her first. Not this one. 1 second left. Pass on to Fisher, blocked by Connors. That'll end the first half of play. And it's the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils up 31-16 over the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
And I'm Sam Timmers with my co-host Todd Polk. This is the 2021 MLK Stop the Violence basketball showcase here in the first game. A myriad of games all weekend, different spots. Make sure you tune in to find out where they at. And this is Roxamore Sports, and we'll be right back.
Switch. Yeah. What's up?
What is you doing, man?
Nothing.
Ain't there something you supposed to tell me?
I remember. I got you.
Well,
Hey, yo, babe. Roxamore finally got their own app on the Amazon Fire Stick, dog.
word?
You know?
Wait. So do I need to get my Fire Stick jailbreak to watch the games?
No, fool. Talking about a jailbreak. Who you getting out of prison?
I'm just saying, I'm trying to watch all the games, all the shows, right at the crib, you dig?
Well, all you have to do is go to the App Store or the search window and search for Roxamore Sports and Entertainment, dog.
Let's go! That's what I'm talking about, bro. Do work.
Do work.
Ayo, real quick. Can my girl find it too?
Your girl?
Yeah, you know my girl? Alexa.
You's a fool for that one, man.
Yeah. Let me put her to work. Watch this. Hey, Alexa, search the Roxamore Sports and Entertainment app.
Switch. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Lisa Baldwin with Remax Select Realty. My experience and my commitment makes everything I touch turn to sold.
Call Lisa Baldwin at 724-933-6300 extension 489 or go to selecthomefinder.com.
Hey kid, let me tell you about the Soul Pit, and I want you to let everybody know about it. Soul Pit is what's happening in and around your city. Soul Pit is on the internet and around the globe. Soul Pit is on your block and in your car. Soul Pit is in your ear. It's in your hair. It's everywhere. Soul Pit is the latest news, hottest styles, culture, education, information, and more. It gets you ready for things to come. Hey kid, you know what the Soul Pit really is? It's a little something extra for your soul.
Films and shotgun formation, flanked by Siebels, and we have back deep, and you have it wide open, and it looks like he's going to go all the way to the house. Tariq Scipio, big play receiver for the Wolverines.
Finally, they got the big play receiver the ball.
Early detection and treatment is key to save lives.
So back to live action. Deontay Williams rolls out and finds a receiver deep in the end zone for the touchdown with 47 seconds left. We'd like to welcome you here to the halftime show of the Woodland Hills Wolverines at the 220 MLK Stop the Violence Basketball Showcase, where this is night one, where we just witnessed the first half of Mount Lebanon Blue Devils girls up 31-16 over the Woodland Hills Wolverines. About to start the third period. Great brand of basketball here tonight so far. Ty?
Absolutely. Right now for Woodland Hills, Kayla Walter leads with 6 points. And for Mount Lebanon, Reagan Murdoch has 13.
Yes, we seen Kayla Walter stepped up tonight. They're a little bit behind the gun, but we said for the keys for Mount Lebanon is hit their shots from the perimeter. They've been doing that by number 3, Reagan Murdoch. She has some great shooting. Execute the call plays and finish. They've been doing that and defend the inside too as well.
And want to get on to Walter. I mean, those behind the back dribbles she had there, it was Crosberian-like, I mean, for lack of a better term. I mean, first it didn't exactly work out. Guess wasn't ready for it. But the second one, she was right on point. And again, just great dribbling right there. And that's one of those plays that really got the crowd right behind us into the game.
Yeah, so now we have to see what Woodland Hills will do, the adjustments they will make in the second half to climb their way back up in the ball game.
Absolutely. So what's your keys for the second half, Sam?
The keys for the second half for Woodland Hills is the same keys for the first half. They have to create turnovers and get points in transition. They have to run the offense. I think Peyton Pickney needs to get some more touches. I don't know what she has tonight, but I think she needs more touches, get back on defense, and defend the 3.
2 fouls right now, no points. It's just been one of those nights so far for her, but you expect her to bounce back and hopefully make an impact in this second half. As the Woodland Hills Wolverines are down 15, it's their largest deficit of the season at halftime.
So I'm Sam Timmers with Ty Polk. We're about to start the second half of this great game of Roxamore Sports, and we'll be right back.
Second half action begins on the Roxamore Sports Network. 2021 MLK Stop the Violence Showcase as Mount Lebanon with the ball. Collins in the corner, strafe. Back to Connor. 8 points in the first half. Connor inside. Shoots over Fisher. That one doesn't go. And a rebound over to Peyton Pinkney. Walter to Fisher. Vasquez. Stolen by Mount Lebanon. One more pass on to Collins, and that one will go for the first points of the second half.
So they have a turnover, and they take it, and they created points off the turnover. That being Mount Lebanon Blue Devils, 33-16 in the third period. During this time of break, we like to give a shout out to the referees, Jennifer Bruce Scott, Tyler Scott, and Klein Ellen. Jennifer Bruce and Tyler, that's mother and son duo here tonight during the game.
Vasquez on the drive, but they say she traveled.
So we have Hope Hawkins coming in, number 1, the freshman.
In for Vasquez. So the front court for Woodland Hills is Hopkins, Pinkney, and the back court is Fisher, Dunn, and Walter. Murdoch inside Collins. Collins over Wolverines and gets that one to
That's
go.
a nice move by Brooke Collins, 5'10" junior guard. Puts the ball fake, goes up under.
Fisher, turnaround shot. That one bounces out. And it's Connor. Connor crossover in the corner for three. Collins. That one doesn't go. Getting up is Fisher. Over to Walter on the fast break. Walter, guarded by Strafe, gets it to go in the foul.
Kaylor Walters leads in with the shoulder. Goes off glass. Count the shot.
So Walter, that's 8 points for her right now, as she is the leading scorer for these Wolverines.
She's at the charity strike, and she makes that count, the conventional three-point play for Woodland Hills. Gonna need some defense, gonna need a few stops.
Woodland Hills 2-3 zone. Strafe. Over to Murdoch. Connor. Nice triangle there for three, and that one goes for Morgan
Nice
Palmer.
triangle play. Ball goes inside. Right back to the outside, the other side. She's freed up. She hits the three.
So right now, Mount Lebanon's quick passing is fighting through Woodland Hills zone. Hawkins, turnaround shot, and she'll go to the line.
That's a nice, strong move. I hope just all she needs is a soft touch because it hits the rim and rolls out. But she's such athletic. She's such a strong young lady that she can get that anytime she wants. She just got to make them count.
So nice post move to the hole. So Sam, I see this a lot with Woodland Hills. It's Pinckney. Vasquez is more of an inside-outside threat, but Pinckney and Hawkins, they seem to like to do the turnaround like baby hook, almost like Magic Johnson a little bit.
They like to go strong, to their strong hand, and they're athletic enough to go up over the top, especially Hawkins.
Second one goes for Hawkins.
But her and Vasquez are both young. They're both freshmen, so they have a lot of time to develop their offensive game.
Murdoch. Ashley Connor. Murdoch, inside pass, stolen by Pinckney. Walter throws it up, but not this time. Collins for Mount Lebanon over the timeline. Palmer to Connor. Back to Palmer. Murdoch. Guarded by Dunn.
Oh! It looked like she double dribbled twice. That was Reagan Murdoch, but the ref wasn't looking down inside.
Collins for three. That one doesn't work for Connor. Mount Lebanon still has the ball. Brooke Collins. Connor, Palmer, Murdoch, Collins.
So we have a 3 second. 3 seconds in the lane. Turnover to Woodland Hills Wolverines.
I guess you could say ball don't lie. I have no idea what just went on right there. And they call a technical. So a technical foul.
Technical foul. I wonder who's it on. I didn't see. I don't know.
Pinckney didn't seem very happy right there, so I guess the technical is on Peyton Pinckney.
She said a few things. I heard her say a few words. I don't know, but she missed both of them. As you say, the ball don't lie. Missed both of them.
Double ball don't lie. Somewhere Rasheed Wallace is smiling.
Yes, sir.
So on the inbound is Murdoch.
You hear the call barked out by Coach Vaughn.
Connor. Reagan Murdoch. And they call a travel on Murdoch right there as she got stopped up by Vasquez, so nice job of being in the way there.
And she took an extra step with that defense. She tried to take the Euro step, and it didn't work out that way.
So it's Walter bringing it up. Kick ball there by Mount Lebanon. So it's Pinckney on the inbound. Vasquez on the drive, baby hook. Not this time. And the ball will remain with Woodland Hills. Trying to draw a foul.
Vasquez comes in the lane, and she gets in the lane. She has to gather herself and take her time, too, as well, get a good shot.
Walter stops and pops. That one doesn't go. And Mount Lebanon will bring it back up. That's Connor. Connor with 8 points, guarded by Pinckney. Going from 2-3 to man-to-man.
Yeah, they were in a 2-3 zone, and then they went to man-to-man after Coach Vaughn barked the call out. Seems like he's trying to get a spark out of his players.
Second foul on Vasquez. And it doesn't go for Ashley Connor. It kind of still had like the appearances of a zone. Woodland Hills was backing up a little bit, so it still kind of maintained like a 2-3 zone-ish posture. And it seemed to at least get Mount Lebanon to the line. Enough space there as Connor gets the second one.
So Jasmine Dunn comes in for Jasmine Fisher for Woodland Hills.
Interesting combination. You usually see those two together. Dunn lost control there. And Mount Lebanon the other way. For 3. That one doesn't go. But the rebound goes to Connor.
Connor being big down low, 5'10" junior for the Blue Devils, gets the rebound, put it back up.
She's got 11, Pinckney.
To play forward.
Collins. Woodland Hills trapping. And a held ball.
So Woodland Hills comes out with the trapping defense in the backcourt. Gets the held ball, gets the possession out of them. That was good D by Kayla Walter.
Looking to create more turnovers, down 21. 2:26 left in the third period. As Walter on the inbound. Over to Vasquez. Vasquez. Dunn. Walter. Kayla Walter. Guarded by Smith. Pinckney jumps for that one. That shot doesn't go. Connor. Mid-range shot doesn't go either. That's Vasquez on the rebound. Pass on to Walter. And he'll call a block.
So with 1:55 in the third period, the Blue Devils 21, the Woodland Hills Wolverines 20. We have wholesale substitutions coming in for the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils. That's number 4, number 32, Anna Strife, and number 32, Morgan Palmer comes in for the Blue Devils.
That first foul on Petco as Hawkins gets the ball. Near the foul line, back to Walter. Leading scorer with 9, Walter. Over to Dunn. On the switch, Pinckney posting up, Murdoch. And
so we have a foul on Peyton Pinckney. A foul by the Blue Devils on Peyton Pinckney. We have number 15, Connor comes back in for the Blue Devils.
Replacing Murdoch, who picked up the foul. Couldn't see for the referee there. Hawkins, guarded by Petco, and they call a double dribble.
They call a double dribble on Hawkins.
94 seconds left in this third period of play. Mount Lebanon up 21. Scores 41-20. Stolen by Walter off strafe. Walter all the way to the hoop, and she'll go to the line. So nice steal in the backcourt for Walter. Will create some offense for Woodland Hills.
Yeah, Kayla Walters out here hustling, causing some turnovers, getting some points, some hustle points, you know, making some things happen. But Woodland Hills will need some wholesale stops to get back into this game.
At this moment, only 4 points for the Wolverines in this third period to 10 for Mount Lebanon.
It seems like the seal is on the rim for Woodland Hills Wolverines in this third period.
Not this time for Walter.
We have Jasmine Fisher coming back in for Woodland Hills Wolverines and Brooke Collins for the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils.
And Walter gets the second. She's now in double figures with 10. A minute 18 remaining in the third period. Bringing it up is Collins. Collins to Connor. Connor steps into that one and gets it to go. A two-pointer.
That's a nice shot, nice stroke by Ashley Connor, 5'10" junior, number 15 for the Blue Devils. She gets a rebound too, and now she's over the back by Carmen Vasquez.
Third foul on Vasquez. 13th point for Ashley Connor. And on the inbound is Collins. Walter meeting at the half-court line. Past the timeline. Collins, that one doesn't go. Rebound by Pinkney. Pinkney slowed up by Petco. Pinky over Petco, that one doesn't go. And the rebound goes to Mount Lebanon. 30 seconds left.
We have a foul on Jasmine Dunn. Reaching foul. Correction, fouls on Carmen Vasquez.
And that's now 4 fouls for Vasquez. And interesting little tidbit, Vasquez has picked up 4 fouls in each game for Woodland Hills this season.
Yes, he has.
And it's of no fault. Fouls are usually a good thing to stop them and force them to go to the line. Never know.
40, Chloe Desmond comes in. Desmond come in sophomore for Mount Lebanon. Number 10, Sierra Guest comes in for Woodland Hills.
28 seconds left as Dunn will bring it up for Woodland Hills. Dunn try to float it over to Fisher. And Connor leading pass on to Petco. One more. That one doesn't go. Fights for the rebound. She'll go back to the line there.
Jasmine Dunn on the foul, shooting 2 for Mount Lebanon. Tori Petco, 5'8" sophomore forward.
First foul on Dunn.
So, Ty, Woodland Hills will have to do a myriad of things right to get back in this game. Only 11:46 in the third period, and with a whole period to go, down 43-21.
Right now, it seems that Mount Lebanon's able to break the 2-3 zone, and head coach Vaughn Pitts opted to go to more traditional man-to-man look, and even with that, Mount Lebanon has had the answer so far. So it's Walter bringing it up. 9 seconds left. Walter on the drive, wanted to pass inside the Fisher, hit off of Desnain. And ball remains with Woodland Hills.
So I would say Woodland Hills has to win situational plays. Like right now, they got to score before this period is up. But come up short, Fisher.
So 3 periods of action played, and it's Mount Lebanon up 22. The score is the Blue Devils 43, the Woodland Hills Wolverines 21.
Yes, so this is the 2021 MLK Stop the Violence Showcase Basketball Tournament, the first night here at Woodland Hills campus. Woodland Hills is down big against the Blue Devils on their home court, playing a 6A powerhouse in Mount Lebanon. As we spoke about their record 20-6 last year, what they've done last year, correction, Mount Lebanon's record last year 18-7, 12-2 in Class 6A action. Woodland Hills being the 5A. As we spoke about on Tuesday, Woodland Hills played the 2A powerhouse in Winchester Thurston. Woodland Hills came up big, but now they're underdog here tonight playing against a powerhouse team, it's Mount Lebanon Blue Devils.
Absolutely. They've actually taken on a 5A team previously in Oakland Catholic, and one of the reasons why they're doing this is because, well, COVID-19. They request their opponents to wear masks, and one of their 6A opponents chooses not to, so they decided not to play them. So, again, it's interesting schedule gymnastics this year for a lot of teams, and Woodland Hills has been accommodating, as you can see, wanting to face some of the best of the best. And as you know, iron sharpens iron.
Correctly, and again, as you spoke about this whole season being so different because, you know, the dynamics of COVID-19. So we're back to live action with the beginning of, I believe it's supposed to be the fourth period. It says third period, 43-21 still on the Blue Devils up on Woodland Hills Wolverines.
We'll get that fixed on their front as we are 20 seconds in. Mount Lebanon seeming to try to slow down the game a little bit as Connor with it cutting and blocked by Pinckney. Back the other way is Fisher. Fisher, 2 Blue Devils around her. Over to Walter. Walter, inside pass. Guest. That one doesn't go. Fighting for it is Pinckney. And that foul's on Gina Smith. Fisher skying it over to Pinckney. Back to Fisher. Fisher for 3. That one bounces high and out. So it's Palmer to Collins. Over to timeline. Strafe wanted to do a similar behind the back to Walter, and Walter was ready for it. So it's, I can do that. You can't do that for Kayla Walter.
She tried to go around the back on her. Kayla stepped to the side where the ball was coming, caused the tie-up, Woodland Hills possession. Now she does it again for the third time. This game goes around her back.
Just globetrotting out there. Walter, doubled by Mount Lebanon, over to Fisher. Fisher on the drive. That one is a go. And right now, a 3-on-2 break, but nice defense by Walter holding up Connor. Connor for 2, that one doesn't go. Taps it over to Mount Lebanon. Stripe throws it up. And they're going to call a foul on Dunn.
Foul on Jasmine Dunn. Stripe tried to put it up under the hoop.
Second foul on Dunn. As Strife will go to the line to shoot 2.
5'6" sophomore guard for the Blue Devils. Comes up short on the first one.
So tonight, the move of the night is around the back.
Yeah, it seems to be everybody's over the back trying to get the rebound, trying to, fighting for possession. A good rebounder will fight before the ball is going up. Kind of knows where it's going.
And the second one
is good. Jasmine Dunn brings it up.
Over to Hopkins. Over Palmer, gets that one to go.
That's a nice shot by Hope, gathering herself, Miss Hawkins, and just and getting her feet towards the rim. Nice shot that she made it in. And then also we have a travel for Mount Lebanon, Woodland Hills ball.
Woodland Hills looking to score in bunches. Fisher for three. That one goes. And she's got 6.
So now they're in the 1-1. They're in the bonus. So they're shooting now for every foul for Woodland Hills. So that's number 15, Corner. Ashley Corner, the 5'10" junior at the line for the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils.
First one goes 1-1, so she'll get the second chance.
We'd like to give a shout out to Joy Burley, big time graduate from Woodland Hills girls basketball, playing for Seton Hill. She accompanies us in the gym tonight.
Always great to see Wolverines moving on to the next level. Second one goes for the Blue Devils. Dunn, floater, that one doesn't work. Connor on the rebound. Connor. Pass on to Smith. Dunn tried to hit it off of Smith. Didn't work. Palmer for three. That one a little short. Connor over to Palmer. Palmer steps in for a 2. That one doesn't go either. Pinckney on the rebound. 21-point game.
So 5:28 left. Blue Devils 46. Wolverines 25 in the fourth period.
Pinckney spins. Held up by 2 Blue Devils. Back the other way, Palmer over to Connor. Smith for 3. Well, like her foot was on the line, but it doesn't matter as it bounces out of bounds and goes Woodland Hills ball.
So we have number 13, number 44 coming in, Joy Petco and Brooke Hollins for the Blue Devils.
So it's Fisher.
Foul. Fisher draws the foul, trying to drive down the lane, shooting 1-1 with 4:54 left. Both teams shooting 1-1 from here on out in the fourth period.
So both teams in a bonus. 4:54 left. Now a 20-point lead as Fisher gets her first. And completes the trip at the line, getting both free throw shots. Collins over to Murdoch. Murdoch, Euro step, off the glass, rolls around and in.
I don't know how many fouls Miss Hope Hawkins had, but she kind of really didn't defend it. She just put her arms up. She's such a great athlete. I know she could play better defense than that.
Connor over to Smith. Smith. Collins. Petco. For 3, Connor. That one doesn't go. Dunn picks up the rebound. On the drive. Fisher. Up court. That one doesn't go. Smith. Guarded by Fisher. Over the timeline. Murdoch to Collins.
Woodland Hills is playing the matchup zone.
Walter guarding Collins. Now over to Smith. Smith around the court for 3. Connor. That one doesn't go. Rebound by Smith. And they call travel.
Number 32 comes in the game, Morgan Palmer.
3:41 left. So it's Dunn bringing it up. 21-point lead for the Blue Devils. Dunn. Over to Fisher. Fisher for three. Not this time. Collins. Over to Connor. Connor on the drive. Two Wolverines on her. That one doesn't go. Smith. Over to Collins. Palmer.
Great
Fisher
hustle
couldn't
play.
steal it.
Great hustle play by Jasmine. Fisher trying to get the loose ball. Still not giving up, still out here putting a hard effort here on her home court. That's Jasmine Fisher.
Still a 21-point lead for the Blue Devils. 3:08 left in the fourth period. Connor.
So Mount Lebanon's continue to just eat up some of this clock with the big lead that they have.
Connor still with the ball, guarded by Pinckney. Doubling is Walter. Petco for two. Off the side of the rim, done. Pass up to Fisher. Stops up, nice play, but doesn't work this time.
That's a couple point blank shots for Fisher. Just didn't fall for her.
On the drive, Connor off the glass and in.
Nice hard drive by Connor and put it up with the left hand, as we call it on playground, the left hand puppy. Put it in off the glass, falls in, and she's going for the conventional three-point play at the charity stripe.
So both teams in the bonus still. As Connor completes the three-point play.
So with 2:22 left, it's 51-27 in the fourth period. The Mount Lebanon Blue Devils up big here at the MLK first night. Stop the Violence showcase.
So it's done. With Zubik guarding her. Vasquez. Over to Walter. Kayla Walter. Done. Inside Hawkins. Two Blue Devils on her. That one doesn't go. Gets her rebound. Off the glass, not this time. Scrapped out. And it'll remain Woodland Hills ball.
Hope Hawkins working hard down low. Trying to get a shot in. Get a rebound a couple of times. Goes back up. Glass and rim unkind. But it's still Woodland Hills ball.
A minute 54 remaining. 14-point lead for the Blue Devils. Pinckney inside, off the glass and in. And believe it or not, that's her first points of the game. Coming off a 19-point performance. It's just that kind of night for the Wolverines.
Yes, it is. The rim has been unkind.
Rare situations for the Wolverines. Zubik, stolen by Walter. Hawkins hangs and shoots. That one doesn't go. Rebound by Petco. Zubik bringing it up. Nearing the 1 minute mark, just 5 seconds left. Now 1 minute remaining.
So we have Coach Story calls timeout for the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils with a minute left in the fourth period. The Blue Devils 51, Wolverines 29. Here on our home court of the first night of the MLK 2021 Stop the Violence showcase here at Woodland Hills campus, where we have a myriad of games going on. Some here, some on North Allegheny on Saturday. Sunday and Monday games too as well. So look, if you're a basketball junkie, you need to find out where it's at. You need to log in on Roxamore Sports. I'm Sam Timmons with my co-host Todd Polk. Back to live action.
So on the reset, 1 minute left. Blue Devils 51, Wolverines 29. Bielik, stolen by Dunn. Dunn on the fast break, Jenny Smith guarding. Not this time. Rebound by Vasquez.
So that foul's on number 33, Claire Kramer, 5'8" freshman. That puts Carmen Vasquez on the line for Woodland Hills Wolverines.
First one goes for Vasquez. But not the second one. Fighting for it is Hawkins. Nice save. Inside to Pinckney. On the post up. Gets that to go in the foul.
Pinckney goes big inside off the glass. Got the foul on Claire Kramer, 5'8" freshman. She'll be shooting for the conventional three-point play. And she drains it.
38.2 seconds left. Full court trap and a timeout by Mount Lebanon. So nice timeout called by Oldtaker there. Trapped in the backcourt. If you got a timeout to use in that situation, use it.
Yes, that was a great call because he was trapped up. So yes, as you said, she had a timeout. So I'm Sam Timmers with my co-host Tom Polk. This is the first night of the MLK 2021 Stop the Violence Showcase, brought to you by Roxamore Sports. If you're looking for a great program to show sports, high school sports in any type of way, please log in to Roxamore Sports as we are here for the 2021 Stop the Violence Showcase. This is what it's all about. This is why this is still going on. This is why it's put together, because there's been a lot of violence in our community, and so we want to shed light on that as well. Back to the reset.
Absolutely, stick with us because we still have the Woodland Hills boys team taking on the Berlin Brothers Valleys Mountaineer, blocked by Hawkins. 22 seconds left for three. That one's high and out. On the follow-up. And that's Bielik. Skying pass done, that doesn't go. As that'll end this game, and the final score is the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils 53 and the Woodland Hills Wolverines 33. Woodland Hills, their first loss of the season.
Want to do the interview this time?
Okay.
You do the interview. You want to do it?
So, first loss of the season for the Wolverines on the first night of the MLK Showcase. My partner, Sam Timbers, will go and talk to Vaughn Pitts.
I didn't think you wanted to do it. Can I do an interview with you? This is Roxamore Sports live here at the MLK 2020 Stop the Violence Showcase here at Woodland Hills campus, where we just witnessed powerhouse Mount Lebanon come in and get a win on Woodland Hills girls home court. I'm here with Coach Story Odecker, and we read your credentials, Coach. And Coach, you've been a long way and you've done many things, but far as coaching here at Mount Lebanon, coaching the girls, how has that experience been for you?
At Mount Lebanon, I love it. I mean, it's been great for me. I've been there 18 years, so I'm not looking to go anywhere else. I love it there.
So you have a great team. That number 24, Reagan Murdoch, she's a good ball player.
She lit it up tonight. She felt it tonight. She was playing so well, especially that first quarter, and she finished strong too. We love her to death.
So, Coach, how has it been for you during this pandemic, trying to mix and match and play teams outside your conference in 5A and 4A and 6A?
It's been a challenge, but we're just so happy to be playing again and blessed that we're playing. So we're hoping this vaccine comes through and we can continue to play and be healthy.
I'm Sam Timmers with Coach Story Odecker. Gets out of here with a great win tonight over the Woodland Hills Wolverines. This is Roxamore Sports, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thanks
Coach.
for having us. I don't know if I'm allowed to.
Oh, that's all right.
I'm Lisa Baldwin with Remax Select Realty. My experience and my commitment makes everything I touch turn to sold.
Call Lisa Baldwin at 724-933-6300 extension 489 or go to selecthomefinder.com.
I'm Sam Timmers with my co-host, Tyler Polk. We are here at mid-court, the post-game show at the 2021 MLK Stop the Violence Showcase here at Woodland Hills of the first night, where we just witnessed Mount Lebanon girls come out big over the Woodland Hills girls here tonight. And the main scorer, who was very fluent for Mount Lebanon, was Reagan Morgan, number 24. She played big tonight. She was a big-time player. Sorry, Reagan Murdoch, number 24, 5'8" junior. As I spoke to her coach, she said she's the main cog that makes things go for the for the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils.
Absolutely, one of the more important cogs, but of course, on the score sheet tonight, the game will be the story of Ashley Connor. 16 points, really just caused havoc for any time Woodland Hills got into the 2-3 zone, and it made them change their plans, go from man-to-man to 2-3 matchup, and still, Woodland Hills just had no answer. Sometimes you have to tip your hat and move on.
And Reagan Murdoch, as we just spoke about, is our player of the game for Mount Lebanon. She's the player of the game. But we also want to say Kayla Walters played a spirited game, too, as well, for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. Tried to make some things happen as we are getting interrupted at half court that we have to move over. And pretty soon we have to get out the way. So we're going to wrap this thing up. I'm Sam Timmers with my co-host, Tom Polk, and that's the post-game show. And we'll be right back with the second half of our doubleheader as the Woodland Hills Wolverine boys play Brothers Valley here for a big matchup.